Have you ever experienced any racism in Australia?
Just walking out of a supermarket with the food that you bought, they let everybody walk past. They don't ask them for a receipt. And then I came, they said, "Where's your receipt?"
One man doesn't like to sit next to me and he wanted to take off and push my bags. Everybody watching didn't say anything.
Especially in workplaces, if you are applying for a higher roles, you definitely feel sort of discrimination because maybe of my Muslim name or
Before we start, could you please introduce yourself? Where are you from and how long have you been in Australia?
I'm from Bangladesh and I've been here 18 years.
Hi, my name is Champagne Mami. I've been in Australia. I came here in 2005.
And I came to Australia in 2006.
I'm from Bangladesh. I'm living Australia 2 years.
this is Rehan and I've been in Australia for like 3 years now. I work in Telstra and a personal trainer at Universal Fitness.
How would you describe the life here, like in Australia, compared with your home country?
Struggling. Overseas, I was teacher, senior assistant teacher, but here I am catering attendance. I am working 8 hours standing. It's very hard for me because I have 2 kids. I'm also single mother.
Standard of living is comparatively a lot better than my country because I've been like my background is Pakistan, and so since being from Pakistan, how the economic condition is going right now, it's way too better here, right? And the standard of living is definitely better.
So let's move on to today's topic. It's about racism. Have you ever experienced any racism in Australia?
I have, discrimination, racism, all of that.
All the time, man. All the time.
Could you explain like one specific situation that
Yeah,
you
for-
remember clearly?
Yeah, for example, like even if we go like to supermarkets, like go to shops, everything, like they're so quick to follow us, because of our skin color and all that, like yeah, they're always like it's always not the first time. Like every single shopping center you go to, stuff like that happen, yeah.
Just walking out of a supermarket with the food that you bought, they let everybody walk past. They don't ask them for a receipt. And then I came, they said, "Where's your receipt?" And I say, "You can see my receipt. I'm holding it in my hand. You let all these white people just walk past, but you didn't ask them. But me, you asked me."
For us to come here for stuff like this, and it actually really hurts.
Long time ago in a bus, one man doesn't like to sit next to me and he wanted to take off and push my bags. Everybody watching didn't say anything inside the bus. Yeah.
Before my younger sister faced racism, she was duty, election commission duty. She count vote, 3 vote, maybe some problem. My younger sister, she need 0, 3. Before 0, then 3. She empty this one, only 3. This white lady here, 1, add and 3. She said, "Why you write 13?" My sister said, "No, I write 3, only 3." I said, "Your fault, sister. If you 0 before, they don't find any fault." Because I was teacher, always my student this type of clever behavior with me. That's why I always simple word. I always write 0. My sister very sad.
I haven't faced like racism directly, but we can say I have seen like casual racism or indirect discrimination, especially in workplaces. If you are applying for a higher roles, you definitely feel sort of discrimination because maybe of my Muslim name or maybe how I look, maybe I'm a brown guy, or maybe it's just a dilemma in my head. But yeah, the casual racism is something I feel people are a lot nicer here, but there are a certain ratio of people, like I feel, who are not too much privileged for education and stuff like that, are sometimes they do stuff like to you which definitely hurts your emotions or feelings. But yeah, overall it's like a good country, good people. So yeah, that's my experience so far here right now.
Casual discrimination, like it's hard for Muslim to find a job, right? You mean?
Maybe it could be a dilemma in my head, but I have been like, when I was applying for jobs, I applied for like 150 applications, being qualified and having like wealthy experience in my field and domain. But it was like very hard for me to find a job. But I felt like because a lot of people told me like there's some sort of like AI system when you apply for a job that detects your name and stuff like that. So if you're being a Muslim, so sometimes it gets pretty difficult to secure a job because maybe they have a mindset about Muslims which is not pretty common here. But I feel Muslims are like great people, pretty chill and pretty friendly, I feel.
Do Australian people have any stereotype for Muslim people, you think?
So could be because in past in the history I have noticed or I have like read about pretty incidents in Middle East or Arab countries, and yeah, there have been like incidents like that which made people's mindset tends towards the stereotypical mindset. But if you analyze how many incidents or the dark days have been happening in Australia, New Zealand, or around regions, there wouldn't be too many Muslim people who did it. It's going to be a lot of their own native people. But yeah, so I don't want to comment too much on it. But yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but how would you handle this situation when it happened?
I will not be aggressive about it. I know there's a lot of people that will be aggressive about it. But me, no, I will not be aggressive. No, I just let it go.
That's a question for you. Do you have anything to say to people who want to come to Australia but are worried about racism?
Nothing be worried, just be brave. They're not like not Australian, not they are different people. They are sick, mental sick people. Not everyone. So just be brave, yeah, and confident.
No, they can come, but just like ignore it. It's everyday life, stuff happen, you know. But if they want to come, let them come. They'll come experience it for themselves. That's what I gotta say.
It doesn't matter if it's just Australia or in any part of the world. Expect it. It's going to happen.
Australia, racism may be a little bit less. America, London, here more racism. This country I like, that's why.
So definitely Australia is a very good country. Like I've been living here for 3 years. If you compare my overall experience, like the racism thing is like pretty negligible, but your overall stay would be definitely better jobs and opportunities. It takes a bit of time and struggle to find the right job, but once you find it, it's definitely worth it and a good experience. And overall, the people are very friendly here. Like overall, not even in Sydney, I have been like overall Australia, like Melbourne, Brisbane, everywhere. People are like really friendly. So I would definitely recommend you coming to Australia for whatever skill you have. And definitely it's a beautiful country.
Thanks for your time. That's all about interview. I hope you have a good time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.